Halloween has some pretty crazy urban legends around it.
From black cat sacrifices to crazy old people putting razor blades in kids' candy.
But
Are they true? I think we all grew up with that moment of our parents checking our Halloween candy to see if there were any rips in the wrappers or something sharp poking out of the sides of our candied apples. But is there any truth in their suspicions?
It's true.
Ish.
There have been many reports of pins or razor blades or needles in candy or fruit handed out on Halloween. Around 80 cases have been reported since 1959, and
Most of them were actually hoaxes.
only about 10 resulted in any kind of provable injury.
The worst only being stitches.
It was mostly after the Tylenol poisonings that the bulk of the reports came in, so I mean, it's loosely truthful. Trick-or-treating is one of the hallmarks of Halloween. We all do it, but we all know that there's that one house that you need to avoid that hands out peppermints or apples or,
LSD tattoos. In the 1970s, a rumor began circulating that some people were handing out temporary tattoos for kids that were laced with LSD.
But is it true?
The rumors claimed that the people would lace the temporary tattoos with LSD so the kids would rub them into their skin and then possibly die from an overdose.
Other versions say that it was rat poison or even botulinum toxin in the tattoos. However, there is no evidence to support this.
So this is most likely false. Why is it seen as bad luck when a black cat crosses your path?
Maybe it's because of the rumor that went around that black cats were used as sacrifices in satanic rituals.
Let's talk about that.
In the 80s and 90s, a rumor started circulating that black cats were being used in satanic rituals.
It got to the point that many shelters didn't let people adopt black cats or rabbits until 2 days after Halloween.
So, I mean,
This one's actually true.
many kids, especially in the Bible Belt of the United States, aren't allowed to celebrate Halloween or trick-or-treat because Halloween is seen as associated with Satan and Satan worship.
But is it really?
The tradition of Halloween started way before the Christians came to Ireland.
In a festival called Samhain that celebrated the end of the harvest season and the thinning of the veil between the worlds of the living and the dead.
The Pope at the time of the invasion of Ireland did not like anything to do with paganism or the old gods, so he made the day after the main Samhain celebration All Saints' Day. The night before was known as All Hallows' Eve, which eventually shortened into what we know as Halloween.
So this one has to be false.
Many of us consult psychics about love or finance or anything else in our lives.
But what if a psychic foretold your death?
Let's talk about that. A psychic named Jean Dixon, who appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show, foretold that 20 women were going to die at the hands of a murderer on a college campus.
She said they would come dressed as Bo Peep, wielding either a knife or an axe, to a school with the spirit colors of orange and black.
But she never specified which Halloween or which college campus. And to this day, college students at schools that fit the MO are warned to go home.
So until the killer strikes,
This case will remain unsolved. There are many urban legends from around the world, and we want to hear the ones that freak you out the most.
leave some in the comments down below and maybe we'll go over them.
Until then,
Stay safe this Halloween.
because you never know what's out there. Stay creepy!